Hey coin collectors, Dan the Collecting Man here. Today I wanted to talk about what are the top 5 proof mint sets that you should be looking to collect. So I thought, given that we've just had the release of this special proof set with the new King's Effigy from Dan Thorne, I thought it might be a good time to go through all the different proof sets. What are some of my favorites? What are some things to look out for? There is one with an error to look out for, and just go through what are my considered top 5 proof sets that you should get if you enjoy collecting proof sets. So for me, I'm going to start at number 5. This one is a special edition 2014 one. So this one had a gold-plated $1 coin. Looks really nice. I love the way they did the mob of roos with every second roo minted in the gold. It looks absolutely fantastic. They also had the imagery of the milling tools there, so something on the left, so something to do with the Royal Mint and how the coins are made. It was minted at $14,814 and was issued for $130. It now roughly retails around $290, so a pretty good return. And I think for that one with the Mob of Roos, $1 is a very collectible coin, and having something gold minted looks absolutely fantastic. So for me, that is number 5. A very similar one at number 4 is the 2012 version. So this is also a special edition. This one was the 50-cent gold-plated coin. So it has the coat of arms painted in gold, or gold-plated. Absolutely looks beautiful. So this one had a high mintage of 20,175, and it also had the robot Titan on the left with the imagery. So a very good one to collect. Also issue price of $130 and currently roughly retailing around $295. There's all different prices. Sometimes you can get cheaper. Sometimes they're looking at $400 for that one. But most sold listings on eBay currently, you're looking around $295 for that set. And I think it, with the coat of arms being painted gold, looks absolutely spot on. The next one at number 3 is the 2013 special edition. So these 3 set definitely have been a good one to collect. So this one has a 20-cent gold-plated platypus, and it also has a picture of the CNC laser engraving. So good imagery there. Slightly lower mintage at $15,440. Again, the same issue price of $130, and you're looking around $300. So those 3 are very similar when it comes to value and like a similar kind of design, having each year having a different one. So it's a shame they didn't carry that on with the previous years, maybe getting the 5 cents or the 10 cents also gold plated. But nevertheless, those 3 as kind of like a set are definitely a really good one to look at collecting, and you can find some good bargains out there if you're looking to buy some. And some websites, some coin shops are definitely putting them at a high end market. So definitely look on eBay and some of the secondhand market to get a good value for those ones. The next one, which is one that has definitely become very collectible over time, and I think will become more collectible, is this one here. This is the 2016 changeover. So this is, for me, probably will become long-term one of the most collectible sets. So this is the 50th year anniversary of decimal coin. And this was minted at $25,840. So an issue price of $100. But the key thing to this one is obviously the obverse here. You can see they've made it different. So the reverses are all the same, but the obverse, they've all got the old coinage in there. So as you can see, you've got the Queen Elizabeth at the top, but then they've made it smaller, go through all the different types of coins there. So obviously, like up here, we've got the crown on the $2 coin. So very nice there with the crown there. This one here, we've got the penny, and we've got all the other coins there, the sixpence and so on. So very, very good set. It's very obviously rare to have a change on the obverse like this. And some of the actual coins that went into circulation were very low minted. So that year, definitely some of those certain coins were ones to actually collect because they held a lot of value. So to get the proof version of those is definitely something really good to have and to collect. So I definitely found this is probably one of my favorites also to own. And you're looking at roughly around $400 right now for a value of this. So this is probably one of the most collectible and high value ones. And this is back when also the Royal Australian Mint actually did some nice packaging. So definitely really, really nice collecting box with a nice card going through some of the details. So we'll pop that out and have a little look at this one. So it just goes through some of the key changes. So obviously 1966 to 2016, 50 years of the actual change of currency, and that's it. So it's a shame it didn't actually have a little bit more detail around it, like each coin specifically, what other coin was on there, like a florin or the crown or anything else. That would have been nice to have that little bit of detail on there. But still, nevertheless, it's a cool set, and definitely you can see the padding and everything else in here of the Royal Australia Mint. So, and number one, it's quite obvious that it is the original, the godfather of proof coin sets within Australia. This is the 1966 proof coin set. Absolutely spot on set to get. As you can see, this is in mint condition. It's very, very rare also to get it in mint condition like this. So you're currently looking around $400 also for this, but potentially more, given that this one is in such good value, and a low mintage of 18,110. So a very nice low mintage, and those two different design boxes. This one has Commonwealth of Australia. Some others have the Royal Australian Mint on it. The different boxes don't mean anything. So one was a lighter blue, the other one was darker blue. Doesn't change the value of the coin sets because they were similar, but it's more about the actual coin and the coin quality. So I might get these coins out. I'm going to put some gloves on and show you the coins both sides. All right. So let's get these coins out gently and see if I can get them out without doing anything to the coins or damaging them. So I'll start with a 10-cent one here. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful coin set. As you can see, this is still in pristine condition. So one of the issues that you do find with these is because the coins are actually very, very loose. As you can see, it's quite easy for me to get the coins out. They are quite loose. This is the 50 cent, and this one can tone a little bit, depending on the actual coin. As you can see there, it might have a little bit of toning on this side. But this one has silver in it as well, so that's also adds a bit of value to that. So it does look like there is a little bit of toning on that side. As you can see, some of those marks around there, but overall it's still in pretty good condition. And then we look at, sometimes you get the toning on the 1 and 2 cents, and these ones absolutely look perfect. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. And I have not really done this before with these coins because I wanted to keep them in perfect condition. And that's the 1 cent there, 1966 proof set coin, absolutely in pristine condition. Let's have a look at this 20 cents. Maybe we get the 5 cent out because it looks like it's easy to get out. Looks in good condition. Look at that. So these are the one and only years where the proof coins were actually loose. So you could get them out like this. And then lastly, the 20 cent. So as you can see there, yeah, 20 cents is in good condition. So the only one is there's a little bit of milk spotting, what we call, potentially on the 50 cent. But a good set to get. So what I thought I'd also go through is some of my other favorite sets in that era. So we'll start with the era one that you can look out for. It's the 1979, what we call double bar 50 cent era. So it's got little double bars at the top there. I'll show you an image on the screen. It doesn't hold high value. You might be looking at 150 or dollars, but it's definitely a pretty cool one to get. So look out for the 1979 double bar. Another one that I do like is this one here, the 2004 hologram. So where the $1 coin is an actual hologram. So obviously as you move it in the light will reflect off the coin. So that's definitely a pretty good, unique one to get. A lot of people collected the 2000 year one because this is obviously a change from being 19th century to the 20th century. So at the time, this was a very, very collectible set, because it's obviously quite significant in our lifetime to go from the 19th century to the 20th century. But obviously there was a lot of those, 64,000 of those were minted, so very high minted coin sets. Ones to look out for is the 1971 to 1973 sets, similar to this one, and they are very low mintage at 10,000, and you're looking for roughly 150 to 200. This is the James Cook, so this is the first time we had a change with the special edition one. So this is the 1970, and this one's also going at a pretty reasonable price because they were very low minted back in the day. So this one's definitely a very good one to have as part of a collection. Another personal favorite of mine is this 2006 one, where you've got the round 50-cent coin. Definitely another good one. And this one, you also have all the coins from 1 cent to $2. So definitely a cool one to have as part of the collection. And also this one here. So this is the 2001 Centenary of Federation coin set. So it had the coloured 50-cent coin in here. So another good one to collect as part of your collection. So I'd love to know in the notes below, what's your favourite proof set that you own? I know a lot of people like to get proof sets based on the year they're born or the year the base of the kids were born, just something as part of a collectible thing that has happened. Like I said, I think this one here, the King's set, will be very high minted because a lot of people will be looking to get this. So I don't think it's going to hold a long term. And it has a very high retail price at $150 odd. So it's a pretty high entry to market price, given the box and the condition that it's in. So obviously the box inside is all recyclable and you get that terrible paper. So it's not presented nicely like some of these older sets were presented really, really nicely. So I don't think you'll see good value in this one, but some of these other ones are definitely good. But overall, I think proof sets, as you can see, some of them have returned some good value, but then you're probably at best doubling most of your value. Probably the changeover and the original set here, the 1966. They're probably the only two that have really given strong value, but they are minted normally pretty high. So I'd love to know your feedback. Do you ever send them off to grading, and what's your kind of result there? I personally have never sent any proof set coins to grading. I've sent special edition coins, but not proof set coins off to be graded yet. But you never know, these changeover ones may become one of those kind of coins that do return a value if you do get a 70. But I'm not going to risk it for myself. I don't think they're worth it in the long term. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. You found it really informative. I love creating content like this. So please give us a thumbs up if you did enjoy it and you want to see more of these kind of videos. Also make sure you are subscribed if you're not already subscribed to these videos. So make sure you stay up to date and get to know some pretty cool information around coin collecting. Thanks so much for watching and joining the coin collecting community. I'll catch you in my next video. Dan.